So back in, it was approximately 2010, 2011, I was a part of a ministry at the college I went to, Indiana State. It's called Campus Outreach, and each summer they had these summer programs. It was, can't even remember the name of the summer program, but essentially we would go to Universal Orlando Studios, and we'd be there over the summer working at the theme park, and then on our times off, learning about faith, reading our Bibles, even learning how to practice evangelism, sharing our faith on a weekly basis. Really, really great tools I learned from there. But my second summer of going, so the year before I'd went, I'm going back with a friend of mine. We're going back as servant leaders. Well, for whatever reason, we decided to drive all the way from Indiana to Florida, where it was at, overnight. So it's approximately 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm running low on gas, so we pull over to a gas station, and my friend Zach, he is your go-getter when it comes to evangelism. He's not one for icebreakers, really. It's just let me find some random person and say, hey, do you know about Jesus? And at this gas station, that's what he did. I'm sitting there getting gas, and he says, hey, I'm gonna go share my faith with some people. I was like, all right, you go do your thing. So I'm there getting gas, and encouraged by what my friend is doing. There's another man at the gas stall, if you will, next to me, who's just filling up gas, not doing anything out of order. And me, I'm more personable, so I, just start friendly, talking to him about, his name, what he's doing, how's it going, and from there, just I let the conversation flow, this natural lead into, faith and scripture and what he thinks about who Jesus is and who Jesus was and what does that mean to him. And conversation starts flowing. He's very open, which is one thing that the ministry helped me to learn, actually, is that there's many more people are more open to spiritual conversations than you would think. It's very rare you find someone who's just like, no, get out of my face, I don't want to talk about it, which is encouraging. And in this case, it was very much the case. He was open to it, wanted to know more about it. And by this point, after Zach had shared with like 2 or 3 other people I didn't even see, he comes over next to me, sees I'm also doing the same thing, and we're both able to tag team, if you will, fill in the gaps of conversation that we may have been lacking of just as individuals. And like I said, the man's very, very open, very, very wants to learn about Jesus, wants to know who he is and what that means for his life. And both very encouraged by him. By the end of the conversation, come to find out what I believe a big reason why he was so open to this is because he told us, he said, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Before you had this conversation with me, I was planning on leaving this gas station and going and killing myself. So just like that, it blew my mind. It rocked my world. And I think it's like, how amazing, it's like, we didn't have to be at this gas station at this time of night in this part of the town, but we were. And I very much believe that's some divine intervention in that way, that, us being there, us having that conversation, Jesus moving in the way that he did led to the literal salvation of this man's life, and hopefully the ultimate spiritual salvation of his life as well. So, and that's all.
Perfect.
Woo-hoo!